Hello and welcome to our next SiLA Python tutorial. My name is Mark Dörr and I'm member of the SiLA core development team and maintainer of the SiLA Python repository. Today I'm talking on a very high level about the SiLA Python development workflow, and in follow-up videos I will show in much more details how you do all these steps. Everything can be found on our GitLab repository in SiLA Python repository. Just follow this link and you can see all the documentation, all the source code you need. So how does the SiLA Python development workflow looks like? First of all, you should of course develop an idea of a SiLA server. So if you, for example, you could think of a device you would like to address, or a LIM system or whatever. I mean, it's very generic or very universal, so you can address a lot of different things with it. And then break down and draft the features of this server just on a piece of paper or a plain text editor. So don't use any complex tools for that. You don't need them. You just distract you. If you have done that and have broken down this server into different features, have a look on our SiLA base repository. So this can be found here on this on GitLab again. It looks like this. So you go to SiLA 2 and then SiLA base and then feature definitions. And here some people already published, some companies and also academia and SiLA Standard Consortium published some features. You can have a look. A much nicer way of browsing that is just looking at the documentation of SiLA base, and this can be found here on SiLA base following this link. And then here features, here are the core SiLA features. So the features that are already in the core of SiLA standard. And much more features can be seen here with all features. If some feature you need is amongst them, just please feel free to use it. If not, you need to start the development of your own feature. These features are, by the way, specified in a feature definition language, notated in XML format. The XML schema for validating the feature can be found in SiLA base. So let me just go once again back, and then schema. So if you go there, then you see this feature definition schema here, and this you can use to validate your feature, your own feature. I will show you in a moment, or not in this video, but in the following up tutorial, how to use and validate the feature based on this schema. Okay, when you're done, you can use our SiLA code generator that translates this XML feature definition language file into a server and client code skeleton. Python, of course, skeleton. And these skeletons you can use to build your own development on. You base your own development on can then fill the missing gaps. So, for example, the hardware-specific communication part, so like a COM port communication or Ethernet communication, whatever your server requires to talk to real-world hardware or other processes. Then you would test these implementations, reiterate the design process, and if you like your feature and think it's something useful for others, please feel free to publish your feature also on SiLA base, that the amount of feature grows and that we can speed up the development of SiLA by having much more features already specified and developed, and by that makes it much easier to reuse these features and assemble them in a different context, use them in a different context, and build something nice with it. To get more inspiration for features, for design of servers, and also to use the SiLA code generator, just look at our SiLA Python repository. There's also a documentation. If you go to SiLA Python repository, I'll just quickly do that you see where you find this. So here is a docs link, and if you follow that, then we have this classical Python documentation with a lot of information about the API and installation and tutorials. So please have a look there if you have questions. And if things are not answered in these on this repository, then contact us. Please contact us at Slack. So we have our own Slack channel. Just follow this link here, silastandard.slack.com, and ask questions to us. We are very active there. Yeah. So, and by that, I thank you for listening, and looking forward to see you in our next tutorials, where we go in much more detail about the SiLA Python development. Bye-bye.